Super Wildcard Weekend, powered by Verizon, enters Highmark Stadium for a big AFC East rivalry in the wild card of this 2022-2023 NFL season sim playoffs. This will be the third time they'll play each other in 4 matchups, or 4 weeks rather. It's been unbelievable how many times these two Pats have crossed the past couple of weeks. One side, first time ever in the playoff, the Miami Dolphins. And the Buffalo Bills, who have won their division 4 straight years in a row, trying to get back to the Super Bowl where they were a year ago. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills get set to host Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins on a Sunday night on NFL Wildcard Sunday here in Buffalo, New York. And here we go. Jason Sanders gets us underway. We're underway in Buffalo as Isaiah McKenzie is back deep for the Bills. He will take this one past the 25 to the 26, and that's where Josh Allen, out of the 2018 draft, 5th year in the league out of Wyoming, and the Bills went to the Super Bowl last year. They lost 34-28. They're trying to get back, and their path will start tonight, and we'll see what number 17 can do offensively for his team. From the 1, after the huge play by Diggs, Singletary in the backfield. Got a man in motion, that's Gilliam. They hand it off, and it is Singletary who fights his way in. Touchdown, Buffalo. We got an injury on the play as well. That's Sweeney, the backup tight end, but Devin Singletary kicks off the Bills postseason with a touchdown. A win for Buffalo, and they'll take on Baltimore in the divisional in Baltimore. If the Dolphins win, then they go to Arrowhead to take on the Chiefs. As here's the kick from Tyler Bass to make it 7-0. A great opening drive by the Bills, and they cash in off a Devin Singletary 1-yard touchdown run. And here we go. Bass will kick it away. Jalen Waddle back deep for Miami. He'll take it out from the end zone, and he'll get short of the 25 to the 24. Tua Tagovailoa, 3rd year out of Alabama. He's done some good things with his team. He missed 4 weeks with a toe injury. But yet, his record this season's been pretty good. They went 2-2 under Teddy Bridgewater. This team's 11-6. First time in the season sim playoffs. It's a 6 seat looking to pull off the upset. From the 45, 3rd and 3. Tua under center. They're going to throw. Finds Waddle. Oh, Hyde slips. Jalen Waddle. He's gone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Micah Hyde stumbled and slipped on the turf, and Jalen Waddle took it 45 yards to the house. And Miami's got a chance to tie it. What a response after the Buffalo touchdown. That's exactly what Mike McDaniel's offense needed. Slip right there by Hyde, goes the other way, and Jalen Waddle is able to take it the distance. A great way to respond after a Buffalo touchdown. And the Dolphins, who beat the Bills last week, of course, that was in Miami. Of course, home field advantage is a factor, but we'll see if they can do it on the road in Buffalo. Kick is up and through, tied at 7, and the wild card from the 43 for the Bills. Allen on the move. He's going to throw it in a tight window. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roberts. And an unbelievable turn of events. Josh Allen, the MVP favorite, makes a costly mistake as Roberts is able to jump the route. We've seen it so many times, Josh Allen trying to force it in a window, and that was double coverage on Cole Beasley. A rare mistake, but a crucial one from Josh Allen. Dolphins trying to capitalize after the interception. They got Mostert in the backfield. Give it. Mostert powers his way through. Touchdown, Miami. And just like that, the Dolphins take the lead. How about that? Underdogs coming into Buffalo where they lost 23-16 in Week 16. They have a 14-7 lead in the first quarter. As Raheem Mostert, he's been unbelievable this past month of the regular season. Now in the playoffs, being a factor as well. And they're an extra point away from going up by 7. And Buffalo, they haven't been in a deficit too much this year, despite their 4 losses. But the extra point is up and through 14-7 from the 38 now. 1st and 10. Allen going to roll out to his left. He's being chased. He's sacked! Wrapped up by Phillips. The Dolphins, their defense dominating the Bills on the last 2 drives. A big sack. Jordan Phillips. As Allen was rolling to his left, he was trying to run, and Phillips gets to him. And that's a way to kill momentum very slow for the Buffalo offense. 1st down and 10 for Miami. Play action. Edmonds coming in. He sacks Tagovailoa. A big sack and a loss of 7 in Buffalo. They're trying to get the ball back. Of course, they had to punt after the sack. The last couple downs, they couldn't convert. And now they sack Miami to start their drive and hoping to kill the Dolphins' momentum and give their offense the ball back. They're going to let it tick down. And that will end quarter number 1 in Orchard Park. 14-7 on a Sunday night on Super Wildcard Weekend. Dolphins and Bills on ASC. So here's the field goal by Jason Sanders to make it a 10-point game. Combined in their 2 matchups against Buffalo, they combined for 37 points. They've got 17 and not even 2 quarters, and they're up by 10. 2nd and goal from the 2. They have Singletary in the backfield again. Looking for a multi-rushing touchdown night. He's got it. Touchdown Bills. Devin Singletary with his first career multi-rushing touchdown game. As crazy as that is, he's had plenty of multi-touchdown games. It's not multi-rushing touchdowns in the season sim. And he has one in the wild card against the rivals Miami Dolphins. Perfect execution by the offensive line. Deion Dawkins picking up the defender really nicely. And that allows Singletary to find the hole. 2nd touchdown of the half for number 26. And they have cut the lead back down to 3. As here's the extra point from Tyler Bass. 17-14. Dolphins up by 3. As now here is Tua. He's going to try and escape. They get him. And it's a big sack. Buffalo wraps them up. Lost to 7. And the defense, they get exactly what they need. Miami was starting to drive. And the defense says, not so fast, my friend. Big sack by Big 98 to wrap up Tua. 2nd and 17 after the big sack by the defense. So they go more up tempo. Now they hike it. Tua. He runs out of time. Ed Oliver gets to him back-to-back sacks from the defense. And that really takes him out of field goal range. Puts Miami back in their own territory. Ed Oliver, a great season by him. He continues in the postseason. And as he wraps up Tua, a big loss on the play. Loss of 8 this time. 2-minute warning. 17-14 Dolphins. So the good play to Waddle. They get a good chunk of 18. Sanders from 51. Oh, it curves in. He got it. It looked like it was going to be wide right for the longest time. Curves back in at the last second. As now here's Tyler Bass. To make it a 3-point game at the half, he will successfully do that. 20-17. Buffalo not going away, but the Dolphins have had the lead for the majority of the half. We'll see if the Bills can make adjustments and fight back in this game. But the Dolphins have came to play on the road in Buffalo, 20-17. We start the second half from the 25. Tua to throw. Picked! Milano! It's going to go the distance! Pick 6 Bills! And that's what you needed to start the second half. They have the lead. Matt Milano. As Tua was looking for Gesicki, and Milano dropped back into coverage and picked it off and took it the distance while he was at it. Tyler Bass, extra point. 4-point game in a blink of an eye. Buffalo, they've got their lead back and their fans are all riled up. 2nd and goal. Dolphins want the lead back. A touchdown can do that. Fake it. Tua, plenty of time. Steps up, rolls to his left, runs. He makes a move. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Tua, make it happen. And now he has set up Miami to get a 3-point lead back. What a night for the Dolphins. It's been very up and down. Tua throws the pick six, but he has a rushing touchdown to help put the Dolphins back on top and keep them in this dogfight with their rivals in Buffalo. Tua, he's got a passing and now a rushing touchdown. The other touchdown came from Raheem Mostert on the ground. Here's Sanders, extra point, knocks it right down the middle. 27-24. 4th and 1. Talk about risky. They have James Cook in the backfield. Give it to Cook. He didn't get it! Sorry, that's Singletary, but he didn't get it. An aggressive call by McDermott doesn't pay off, and the Dolphins have excellent field position. Way behind the line. What a play. And that's playoff mentality by the Dolphins defense. From the 22, Buffalo, they need a play. Tua to throw. He's picked! Micah Hyde! No one's going to stop him. Inside the 40 to the 30. No Dolphins in sight. I step your way. Touchdown, Bills. That's a game changer. Second pick six of the quarter. Their offense has been a little weak, but their defense has certainly shined in times like this. And they have the lead back. 31-27. What a rally. Bills Mafia loud and proud here in Buffalo. Tyler Bass to attempt the field goal. 34-27. So they're back up by 7. Their defense has started to shine, and that's exactly what they've needed. Extra motivation here in the second half. The Dolphins will take it to quarter number 4. They're down by 7. They need a spark. They haven't had it the last couple of drives. 34-27. We got ourselves an incredible game from Highmark Stadium. 4th and inches. Buffalo went for it and didn't get it. We'll see what the Dolphins do here. Mostert, he just got it. Barely. 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Running out of time. They get to him. 4th sack of the day. It's Phillips who gets there for Buffalo, and that's huge. It takes him out of the red zone and pushes him back. Loss of 6 on the play. 2nd and 16. And with 10 minutes to go, the Dolphins, a touchdown will certainly help. A field goal is going to make it a 4-point game. And the worst scenario is they don't score at all. But hey, points are points. But they still got 2 downs. Big sack for the Bills. So they can't move it. And here's Sanders to cut the lead to 4. He knocks it right down the middle, too. Buffalo, they're up by 4. But the Dolphins with a decent drive. 3rd and 4 for Buffalo. With 8:05 left and just letting time tick. Allen, he's running backwards. They get him. Agba got there. Loss of 15. Allen tried to make a play and it didn't work. Massive sack. Dolphins get the ball back. And we've got ourselves a classic. Miami coming up to Buffalo as huge underdogs. They have played more physical and they got a chance. 3rd and goal. They need life. Tua running for his life. He's sacked. 5th sack for Buffalo. Jerry Hughes. And that is a game-changing play. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time situations. And Hughes stops Tua. And on 4th and goal, you've got a massive decision to make. And it looks like McDaniels will send out the field goal unit. 4th and goal. They're going to take their 3 and be down by 1. Sanders got it. What a night for him. He's 4 for 4 now on the night. And Miami trails by 1. Their defense, it's up to them. whether they can stop Buffalo. And he'll take it down. 2-minute warning. It's a 1-point lead here in Orchard Park. This is it. This is huge. If you don't get it, Miami can pretty much win the game. They're 0 for 1. They give it to Cook. He's got plenty more. Buffalo. Hello, divisional. And they're going to take a 1-point win over the Dolphins. And they're going to let time tick. The Buffalo Bills hang on. It's their defense that stole the show in the second half. Offensively, they had 0 touchdowns in the second half. They had 1 field goal. And that's going to be a problem they're going to have to fix next week when they go to Baltimore. The Dolphins, though, they earned a fight. They did great for their first trip in the Sim playoffs. To lose by 1 on the road against Buffalo. But unfortunately, they couldn't do it all. Buffalo, that defense was playing in the second half. Miami showed flashes. They had the lead for a majority of the game. But in the end, the 2 pick sixes, Milano and Hyde, that really hurt the Dolphins from coming back. And Buffalo, that defense, they're going to need to shine when they face the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. But they're going to get to celebrate a 1-point victory over the Dolphins. And they'll head to Baltimore next week to see if they can get back to the AFC Championship game. 33-34, an all-time classic in the wild card between Buffalo and Miami. 2 great rivals. We've seen many games between them, showing it off in the playoffs. Tua, 354, a TD, and 2 picks. The 2 picks were key. Both of them were pick sixes. Waddle with a great game. Josh Allen, fewest amount of yards against the Dolphins in his career. Just 168. Didn't even have a touchdown in this game. It was 2 defensive TDs and 2 Singletary TDs. This is ASC signing off.